All right, welcome back to the next episode of Uncovering Cuisine. Today we're doing another HEB versus Kettle Cooked Salted Edition. HEB lightly salted kettle cooked versus Spudlove sea salt potato chips. Never had these ones before until today. Had these ones yesterday versus the Kettle brand. HEB took a L to the Kettle brand. If y'all haven't seen that one, go check it out. But today we're gonna do HEB versus Spudlove. So we got both the dishes here. I don't know which ones they are. Which I don't know which one is which. Their names are on the bottom here. You can see them dangling down there. These ones look like the ones from yesterday. They're a little bit lighter. Y'all can see them there. And these ones look a little bit different. They're like kind of brownish and lightly colored. It's like a mix, all right? So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're gonna try this one on the right first. The color looks nice. The crunch is nice. Tastes like a nice potato chip. Not as much salt on them. And I'm trying a few of them, like the darker ones and the lighter ones. They taste pretty much the same. There's no difference really based on that color. But it's pretty good. That's a solid potato chip. I really like the crunch on these. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good chip. I think it could use a little bit more salt, not a whole lot more, just a little bit more. But overall, that's a pretty dang good chip, and it has a nice crunch to it and a nice simple potato flavor. It's not very overwhelming, or nothing like that. Now, let's get into these ones over here on the left. I believe they're the HEB ones because they look real light and consistent, like from yesterday. Nonetheless, let's try. Let's see. We got a new palette. It's a new day. All right. All right. These ones aren't bad. Once again, they're not bad. I think they could use a little bit more salt, same. But I gotta say, these ones are pretty consistent. These ones are pretty consistent with the exception of these ones having a little bit more crunch to them. They're a little bit more crunchy, and I like that. And the kettle cooked chips, I really like that. I feel like you gotta have that solid crunch. Otherwise, it starts to feel like a regular potato chip, not like a kettle cooked. I feel like if it's kettle cooked, then you gotta have that really intense crunch. Which these ones have a crunch too, but they're not as crunchy as these ones. So for that reason, I'd rank these ones just slightly better. Barely better. Barely better. Thank you. If I had to choose between the two of them, it's kind of like the Cheetos edition where it's like, all right, this is going to boil down to price. You know what? Let's reveal them first. Let's reveal them first just to make sure. This one on my right is, oops. As you can see, that one is a Spudlove. So on the right, that is a Spudlove, which means on the left, this one is HEB. So again, this is going to boil back down to the price just because they're so similar. I will say Spudlove has a little bit more of a solid crunch on it, but flavor-wise, they're not really different. They're not really different in flavor and taste. I couldn't really tell you. If I had one or the other, the only thing that would differentiate one from the other is the crunchiness. So if I just really wanted to get that nice crunchy flavor or that nice crunchy sensation, I'd go with Spudlove. But if I went to the grocery store and I looked at both of them and there is a big discrepancy in the price, I would go with the HEB lightly salted. Just because the Spudlove isn't so much better to where it's like, oh, I'm getting these. You know, you got to take that stuff into consideration. So there we have it. Pretty equal comparison. You getting some of those Spudloves? They're good, huh? What do you think? How? Good. Nice, that's good. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Stay tuned for the next episode. We got another one too. We got another one coming up. We're gonna do that later on. I'm not gonna say what brand it is. You'll just have to stay tuned to see. Right now, HEB is 0-1-1. Lost one, tied one with Spudlove. Let's see in the final episode of this HEB's kettle cooked version. We'll see how that plays out, and then we're gonna do the other kettle cooked brands versus each other too, just so that we can see where they rank all in all. So stay tuned. Bye.